All right, hey guys, Oasis Hole 2, par 4. And the way that we're going to go about doing this here this time is we're going to play it smart instead of just trying to do that crazy hook that you saw me do once on another stream. We're just going to lay up and play a little bit more methodical here with the way that we go about doing this. So I'm focused on right around 2 2.25 top spin, nothing too aggressive, but we are going to curl it. So you can see, and if you just want to copy me a little bit, you can just kind of take my word for it that you'll be able to curl this much. I was not going for that great ball, but I do want you to know, perfect ball, we would have been kind of in the same spot. We would have definitely been fine either way. And there you can see that we just focus on getting it into the play. I do not recommend that other shots. We could probably get over to that other fairway, but no real need to try. So I do recommend just take this left side like how you saw me do. If you guys have been paying attention to some of my Tour 9 content, I've gone this way every time. I do think it's probably the best way. Gives you a nice, easy view into the green, and even it's very makeable, to be honest with you. More so with a sniper. Now do keep in mind, just for some of our more rookie type members, keep in mind that the trees are also objects, so if you get behind them, you are in a lot of trouble. So you do want to be a little bit careful. With that being said, extra mile might not be your best friend for this tour. But notice what I'm doing with my backspin. It'd be ideal to use more than what I am. I just don't really have the luxury to do so. You can see I'm getting very close to the rough, so I need to be a little cautious. I still need to play at least 3.5 rings. So I'm playing it right around 1.9, 1.8 per ring since I am in the power. And there you can see it's going to require just a little bit of extra power as well. So you can see me just going a little bit deep into power, and let's see if I can't just sneak it up on there and give it a good run. There you can see that it's right on the cup. Very good chance for an albatross there, and just a little bit too deep. Should have just played just a little bit more wind. So I was using a little bit of an overcorrection. If my ring play is 1.9 per ring, I never want to just go 1.9 per ring unless I'm going to do some kind of, maybe some curl back to the left to just kind of counter that wind. Or the alternative is you're just going to do more of an overplay because the wind effects are going to affect that ball guide. It's going to make the second, the third, the fourth, all these hops. All those hops are going to be a little bit just different. So definitely something to keep in mind when you're going about playing that hole. So, the overall way that we're going to do this is, for the most part, just play, within your means is what is the best advice that I have, especially for the new holes, first time seeing them. It's just smarter to play a little bit more on the safe side as opposed to doing something that is going to be a little bit too risky. So we're just going to focus on, fairways and greens for the most part. And I have kind of gone away from that method. If you guys have seen a couple of my shots so far, I've got a little aggressive. At the same time, it's my first time in rookie, so I wanted to kind of test the bounds a little bit. So if you're watching some of my other holes, I might be a little all over the place. But let's see what we can get here. And this is going to be a Milano hole. And what I usually do is hop this off the island. If I do have a very good long iron on, B52 Goliath, I can do a rough bump. It's not going to be something I can do with backbone. I don't have nearly enough power to sit it up for the rough bump, so we're going to need to do a island hop here with a backbone. So that is also a very easy shot. It's a little bit easier than Saturn is. So, you know, most times, if I hit perfect ball, you know, coming within 1.3 should be rather easy with a backbone. It's very accurate, and not to mention also has very decent ball guide as well. So what I'll usually do is maybe set up more towards the center of the island, kind of like this, and you can see run out wise that I'm still giving it a couple yards of run out, and I also use right around 3.5 backspin and 1.2 ish per ring. So I need to go, you know, I'm almost going to go 2.5 rings here for my ring play. And as I mentioned, you know, especially with perfect ball, the odds of you being able to hit reasonable shots with backbone, and there you can see it's just coming up just a tad short. It's going to be very precise club. It's not quite the perfect amount of rollout, but it's not bad either. But good luck there with that hole, and I'll pick you guys up on the next one.